Hey everybody, Dan Schinder here at the NAMM Show 2015 with the President and CEO of NAMM, Joe Lamond, a fellow drummer. How are you, Joe?
I'm really good. It's great to be able to talk to you guys again.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking time each year on the last day of the show with us. Yeah. It's late in the afternoon. It's the perfect time to get the perspective on a few things, such as how has the turnout been from what you know so far compared to what your expectations were and what the planning unfolded to be.
I mean, since the NAMM Show itself is really about all the members, and everyone here is either a member or invited by a member, it's never really been about total attendance to us. It's not like we charge for badges or anything, right, or you can go buy them on Ticketmaster, but it's an indicator of how the health is going. So yeah, I think it's going to be I know it's going to be a record number of registered attendees at NAMM in the history of NAMM. But again, I don't take that as the biggest goal for me. The biggest goal for me is how the companies have done.
Right.
And I understand that the companies have done very well this year. All the exhibitors seem really happy with the quality of the buyers they've seen. The global attendance, our international attendance, I can tell you, is up 11%. So we're getting more and more people from over 100 countries traveling to Southern California for this show. So the health of it seems strong, of the show, and to me that's nothing but a barometer of the health of the industry. So I'm pretty excited about what the year ahead is going to bring.
Yeah, no, that's great, and I agree. Not only did we notice, but we got comments from exhibitors and attendees that Thursday was the busiest first day of the show they've ever seen, and some of these people have been coming to the NAMM Show for 10, 20 years. Roy Burns of Aquarian Drum has been coming since 1950. He's never seen it like this. Yeah. And I agree, it is an indicator. We covered the show in 4 languages with 7 crews, and there were many times where exhibitors had to say, we're sorry, but can you come back? Because they were so busy, which I'm getting goosebumps, seriously, because we love that. We want a healthy marketplace and industry on both sides.
Well, that's, again, part of the whole ecosystem. What's driving that traffic in many ways, I believe, is the robust education tracks that NAMM has. We basically run 3 complete separate education tracks for the industry. The traditional track, NAMM University, for all the dealers, and that's bringing dealers in earlier. That's why the floor is busy on Thursday. The dealers are coming in early for the Thursday morning breakfast session, which is an incredible thing I get to do every year. So fortunate to do that. A whole education track for live sound, touring, lighting, install professionals, and that's driving the whole audio and lighting side of our show. And then a 3rd track for music educators and college kids who want to be music educators or want to be in our business. So we're getting 4,000 or 5,000 people from that side, and we offer a complete education for them. So those people are coming to the show earlier, staying later, and the floor is the beneficiary of that too. Other people are going to stay all 4 days and see all our members. But it can't be just about a trade show anymore. I think we really have to provide those other benefits. If someone's going to get on an airplane today and travel halfway around the world to see an event, it really has to be an event, not something they can see online or just kind of get on a webcast and see something. So the whole concert season that we have here at NAMM, we've produced many concerts over the last few days, award shows, and all the things that it's a matrix of all this activity that makes somebody come and makes them stay the whole time. So I think that's one of the secrets to this, is that it's got to a broader attraction to the attendee to come. But the beneficiaries, of course, are all the exhibitors who are going to see this real high quality attendance.
Awesome, that's wonderful. And do you know about how many, and maybe this is a silly question because you know the exact answer, but about how many exhibitors you had this year?
Yeah, I know that. We actually had a record number of exhibitors in 114 years of NAMM. We've never had over 1,600 exhibitors, and I think we're about 1,620. And for us, this is our little show, right? I mean, it's our little baby. That's a huge deal for us. So we're really happy. That means we're attracting a lot of new companies, and I also think it's a good trend for the industry that there's a whole lot of new companies starting. These are startups. A lot of times they're people with a dream and an idea and some new innovation, and they come here to NAMM because this is their platform. They can be on equal par of the biggest names, the most iconic industry participants. You can come in here with a 10 by 10 booth and a great idea, and the same buyer that's going to walk by the biggest booth upstairs is also going to walk by their booth. They have an equal shot, and nowhere else can they do that. They will never have the marketing budget of a major international company. They'll never have the reach or the contacts or the customer list. But here at NAMM, every exhibitor has an equal shot at success, and that makes me personally very happy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. And with 1,620 exhibitors, you have to average out some sort of factor. Is it double, triple? How many brands are represented by all those? Because some, exhibitors have 10 brands, 3 brands.
Yeah, I believe it. I know this too. It's over 5,000 brands.
Wow.
Brand names of music and sound products are here on this floor through 1,620 actual exhibits themselves. Yeah, because sometimes people share a booth too. Sometimes companies will band together, but there'll be 4 or 5 brands in that booth. It's one booth to us. To the customer, it's 4 or 5 brands.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, international question for you. Mm-hmm. I could not help but notice on the NAMM.org website, NAMM Russia. Mm-hmm. Can you talk a little bit about that?
NAMM's business model is that industry model where proceeds from shows are then reinvested into the industry to support music education, support dealer and dealer training, and just raise awareness of the benefits of music making. That's NAMM's business model, right? Do trade shows, take what's left over and promote music. By promoting music, more people will play music. By more people playing music, companies will grow that are our members, and then they'll come to the trade show and the trade show will grow. So that's that circle. It's been going on for 114 years. We're looking at ways to export that model. And so by going into China, this will be our 10th year at Music China, offering all NAMM University courses there, and taking all the income that we receive from that show and reinvesting it into Chinese music education and Chinese dealer training. 3 years ago, we launched NAMM Russia with our friends in Frankfurt, and that's going to also be another example of that. Can we do events that serve the industry, serve the market there, and by taking what's left over, help grow the market? So, these are all fledgling. We're not great at it. It's kind of a good thing. We're starting and we're trying to see where it might go.
What's happening here is an indication of where it might go, which is exciting about that.
Well, interestingly enough, this is kind of an unintended consequence. Because of doing those things in China and in Russia, this show has grown because we've got more people coming that we met there. Hey, I want to go to the NAMM Show in Anaheim. Okay, So by going there, we actually brought more people here, which wasn't the intention originally, but I'm happy with it, and I'm glad it worked out that way.
That's awesome. So now you're a little bit more informed, whether you're a musician, whether you're a retailer, whether you're a maker of gear that has to do with any instrument, any instrument, or lighting, staging. There's just so many different categories. Now you know a little bit more about NAMM. Maybe even if you've already attended or even exhibited, Joe's definitely the best resource for all that. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to spend with us and kind of give us a recap. Thank you.
Well, thanks for helping spread the vision of NAMM. Well, all these people are all about one thing, and that is a world where every child has a deep desire to learn music, and a world in which every adult is a passionate defender of that right. So that's what we're all fighting for ultimately, is a world where all kids can make music, and this is the fun part. Now we get to all year long go out and promote music and get more of us into this beautiful world of music making.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Dan Schinder with Joe Lamond, the CEO and president of NAMM, coming to you from the real happiest place on earth, the NAMM Show 2015. Thanks for joining us. Check it out right here on the website on your screen. Learn more about it, and we'll see you here next year.